Okay, so for the ankle, we just need to remember that we've got movements of inversion and eversion, plantar flexion and dorsiflexion. So in terms of the points, we've got the medial ankle under the malleolus, medial calcaneus, tightest point right there. We've got the lateral ankle, so if we find the fifth met there and just drop up, come up there, we'll drop into the sinus tarsi, which is the lateral ankle tender point. And we've got the lateral calcaneus tender point. And then we can just look on the front here, and if we just drop medial to that tibialis anterior tendon just in there, we've got the anterior ankle tender point. And if we just come down here to the calf, we've got the posterior tender point for the ankle. So now we need positions of ease. So remember, we've got inversion, eversion, dorsiflexion, plantar flexion, and those are the movements that we need to free up. So along here, left side.
You're not going through those points there?
No.
Okay.
No, I'm doing 3 videos.
Okay.
So for the medial ankle.
Oh, wait. Yeah, set up. Yep. And
Okay.
now, yep.
So for the medial ankle,
Okay.
which is
Yeah.
under here, we just palpate the tender point and invert the ankle. For the medial calcaneus, which is also under here, we do exactly the same movement, except we just turn the forefoot back the other way. For the lateral ankle and lateral calcaneus, just roll onto your other side. Look. Exactly the same thing, except on the other side. So contacting the lateral ankle in that sinus tarsi and just rolling over top, position of ease. Lateral calcaneus, rolling over top and turning the forefoot the other way. So we've now freed up inversion and eversion for the ankle and the calcaneus, and now we've just got to free up plantar and dorsiflexion, which means we'll just get Luke to roll onto your tummy. And for freeing up plantar flexion, we find the tender point here, and it's kind of just a movement of, we kind of just bring this leg away that way a little bit, and just compressing the calcaneus down to shorten that posterior part of the calf, and moving away there, and there we go, there's a position of ease. And for plantar flexion, we have the tender point here, and we just skin superficial fascia, make sure we're in the myofascial part of that region and not pushing on the bone, and just down to there, and we'll get an ease for plantar flexion. And so there's our 6 movements and 6 positions of ease and 6 tender points for the ankle.